right, semifinal game. Donna Adamek, who has used up one of those 9 lives. She did so in game number 2. She'll take on Paula Drake here. And the winner of this one will bowl in the championship game for $30,000. So maybe even more pressure just to get there than bowling in that match. 2-4-5 for a moment. Guarantee she's going to work a little harder on those 1-pin spares, too.
She actually feels that this is the weakest part of her game, is her spare shooting. We've seen her miss quite a few 10-pins on national television throughout the last year or so, and she needs to work at it. On the other hand, Paula Drake feels spare shooting is her best part of her game, so...
Oh, boy. That's a nice opening shot there. Paula wincing a little bit with a solid 10, and she will flat just come out and get you this one.
Yes, she flat out came out and got me. On her first career television appearance, she shot .299. She doesn't take much time, and she sets up on the approach and goes.
All right, breathed a sigh of relief. Led this tournament for a while here this week and felt like maybe she could take it right to the telecast, but Robin Romeo went berserk about midway through this one and took command, and she pretty much ran away from the field, but a very solid week for Paula Drake.
Actually, Denny, Paula out-averaged Robin Romeo. Paula averaged .210. Robin only averaged .209, but Paula's match play record was only 12 wins, 11 losses, and 1 tie. So those bonus pins made a big difference here this week.
She could obviously win Miss Congeniality here this week. Got to win those match games, especially in the major championships.
You bet.
It's kind of amazing. You figure that she was 12-11-1. Lori Nichols was 11-13 and still made it to the telecast. That's hard to do.
A lot of good competition out there, so you don't see quite as many winners for match play records.
Plenty of practice at the 10. Didn't even wait to see that one pick it off. Turned right around though.
Donna comes back with a little...
Boy, it's almost that classic over-adjustment. She missed the pocket a little light with the opening shot in the game. Going to try and go for it. Oh, boy.
Paula having a tough sophomore year here in 1988. Her earnings are only $8,000 thus far, and she's ranked 25th on that earning list. So this is a big, big day for her.
Through the nose on lane 20.
Paula, like I said, just getting up very quickly, doesn't take much time. Gets the ball low on the swing. Uses a lot of the approach. But she is low, and she has a lot of power there, but she doesn't stay down at the line as she raises up. Not a lot of knee bend, but she's accurate. And this is one of the bonuses in her game.
Well, Paula is your doubles partner.
Yes,
You're pretty familiar with her game.
I told her if she would have bowled like this when we bowled doubles, I would have been out there bowling with her right now.
It never fails.
That's all right. Paula's a great person, and she could win Miss Congeniality on this tour. She's well-liked by all players.
You know, she's got a nice attitude. She goes out there and does everything she possibly can to compete and win, but 5 minutes after it's over, it's, hey, let's move on to another day. A little better speed. This one, oh boy, cuts through the nose again, and it's the opposite number. It's the 610 this time. Okay. Reverts to the old cash register here today. How about some help from the 6? Not going to be there. She trails by 13 at this point, just trying to regroup after the disaster in the 3rd. Cautious moment there. Trying to get something started. Good shot there in the 5th.
Mr. and Mrs. Drake, the gentleman back in the back there, and the lady in the green and Black.
He leaned into the shot nicely there, didn't he? Trying to see what happens on this shot here. Oh, boy. He probably wishes he would have stayed where he was. Oh, boy. Big mistake. So both players have had a big split. Boy, it's tough to say right now if the pressure of all the money that's building is creating these problems, or if the players at this point just aren't throwing good shots. Game number 1, Wendy McPherson defeated Lori Nichols 196-150. Game 2, Donna Adamek with a come-from-behind victory over McPherson 216-202. And we're now in the semifinal game. The winner takes on Robin Romeo for $30,000. Brooklyn side. 9-pin, the last to leave, and I have a feeling Paula will take it. This is a key shot here, and a ringing 10 in the 6th. Ooh. Tournament average this week, 206.4. Her match play record, 15 wins, 7 losses, and 2 ties. The bucket on lane 19, and after you go through the nose, you want to give it a little room, and when you do, well, not the way you draw it up, but she'll take the spare.
Well, with as many bad breaks as Donna has thus far, that was a good one for her.
Leading by 3.
And these women are bowling for dollars as Paula comes back with a flush strike.
And obviously a key strike because now it's a double. Took advantage of the break on the Brooklyn.
Yes, she did, and this is just what she had to do.
Trying to apply the vice. Oh, no, not the solid 7. Best shot maybe of the week for Paula Drake in a clutch situation. And she comes up with a 9 count. You know, she could have increased the lead to 23 right there in the late stages, but right now she's going to have to settle for the 7-pin. You know, you mentioned the money here this week. The loser takes $10,000. The winner of this game, if Paula Drake wins, she'll earn twice as much as she has the entire year.
That's right. A very, very big day here for Paula. And like she said, hey, I'm just glad to be here. And that's the kind of attitude she has. And she's worked real hard at her game all year.
A little more direct here on the right-hand lane. A nice adjustment there, and there's no time like the present to keep striking, and Donna has to double here to put some pressure on Paula Drake.
Well, last time on lane 20, she left a flat 10. Definitely making the adjustment here. A little more rotation on the ball, and there was no 10-pin on that shot.
Possible 208 if she strikes out. She started from the 8th in the last game to defeat Wendy McPherson. Stood up on that one. Is there enough speed? Oh, my goodness. Tripped out that 4-pin.
Well, if you've ever seen a frozen rope by Donna, I guess that's what it appeared to be, as she did stand up, and there was a lot of speed as that ball was definitely high in the pocket, and she got the trip off the 4, and that was a big break there for Donna.
Like a Roger Clemens fastball there, huh? That one got there in a hurry.
Denny, Paula can close the doors on Donna, as Donna did to Wendy.
Nice start in the 9th, and I think she feels like she was robbed in the 8th with that classic shot when she left the solid 7.
Oh, you bet. But knowing Paula, I'm sure she said, yeah, but hey, I did get a Brooklyn, so.
Man, that head pin came whistling off one more time, didn't it?
Amazing now how she needs 2 strikes and 9 pins to close out Donna.
We've heard that before.
Just Leslie.
Not going to happen. 3-6-10, and now the main problem presenting itself is spare up at this stage and get as many as you can with your fill shot.
Really not hitting her target, Denny. She was inside her mark, probably a little slow. It was a big shot for her, leaving herself with a very difficult 3-6-10 spare.
Nice coverage there, the 3-6-10. Count very important now. Possible 190 if she strikes. Obviously, that's going to force Donna Adamek to get at least the first strike in the 10th to advance to the title.
Paula's checking the score.
Well, not her best effort, but 188. She leaves the 310 there, and it's pretty much all come down to one shot now for Donna Adamek, who responded in game number 2.
Now, this was a good thing to do, Denny. Donna didn't feel quite comfortable. She's readjusting. Start over. Oh, and she got the tap off the 6th pin.
Well, the 10 pin at the last moment falls, and Donna Adamek going to bowl for the title.
A good shot, Denny. Ball not driving quite as much as we saw her last shot. As the 6 pin lays in the channel, was not sure it's going to come up and get it, and it does.
Well, not much of a circle shot, really. She was going to hit the pocket and take her chances. I think that's probably the one thing I saw in that shot. A tough week there for Paula Drake, who wins $10,000 and can only dream about what might have happened had she carried that solid 7. Mixer, and now the fun begins for Donna Adamek, who with a strike would shoot 208, and there you see, feeling fortunate indeed, and for this fine champion, she's going to be in the hunt for title number 16.
Well, last night, Denny, like I said earlier, she needed to throw 9 pins against Lori Nichols just to get in to be position number 3 instead of number 4, and she was able to do it, so she can strike also when she needs it.
Loosens up, never fails. Who cares about the solid 10 there? 207. So it's 207 to 188. Paula Drake exits with 10,000. But now the stage is set. It's Donna Adamek and Robin Romeo for 30,000 big ones.